Hi guys, this is Srinivas Rocks and welcome to my channel. Don't forget to subscribe my channel if you guys are interested in computers, programming, Vim and all those stuff. Just see my banner. And don't forget to comment if you guys have any doubts. So today we'll be talking about the next 4 tips of practical Vim, and without any further ado, let's start this. Tip 5. Find and replace by hand. This is useful for simple one-line substitutions. As most of you guys know, the -s command, which is used for substituting, and even the tip 5 is useful for single line substitutions, guys. Let me just show you guys an example. The quick, the fox, the maths, the best, something like this. I don't know. For example, if you want to change the first and second the to a and the fourth the to a, we just want the third the to be the same. So all we can do is change the word to a, and we can find t using ft, and we can select the dot command, press a semicolon. We don't want to change this, so again semicolon, so again semicolon dot. This is one way of doing it, guys, and there is also another way of doing this. We can use the -s command. -s command. We can change the word the to a globally, and we need a choice because we don't want to change this the. Yes, we want to change that. Yes, no, yes. Well, but I think you guys can use anything that you guys are comfortable in. You guys can either use the semicolon dot combo or -s. Tip 6. I think this is really a useful tip, guys. The dot formula. All you guys need to do is you should have one keystroke to move and another keystroke to execute. For example, J and dot. I think we did this in a previous video, guys. Just check that out if you guys have any doubts. Semicolon dot, we just did that now. N dot, we did that in the previous video, guys. And don't forget this formula, guys. It is really useful. The dot formula is one keystroke to move and one keystroke to execute. Okay, many normal mode command can be used with count. As most of you guys know, for example, if you want to delete 3 words, 3dw, we can do that. And we can do that. And tip number 7, pause with your brush off the page. I mean, what the tip number 7 says that just relax once in a while and go to normal mode if necessary, or you need to rest. It's just a normal tip, guys. If you want, this tip says just go to normal mode once in a while. I think this should not be very hard to understand. This is actually easy to understand, but it might not seem useful. But tip number 8 says why tip number 7 is useful. Yeah, let's see tip number 8, guys. Chunk your undos. In Vim, undo represent recent change. Yeah, let me demonstrate this to you guys. For example, I'm writing a lot of text here, and I just want to delete I just want to do an undo. So if I'll press an undo, everything deletes. So instead of that, we can write some lines and escape, again some more lines and escape, and again some more lines and escape. If you guys do undo now, see, that's a much better way, because you might do mistakes, guys. So it's always better to chunk your undos. Here, chunking your undos means increasing the number of undos, so that it would be easier if you guys did any mistake in the future. I mean, if you guys do any mistake in the future. This is pretty useful, guys. and that's it, guys. And if you guys have any doubts, don't forget to comment, and most importantly, don't forget to subscribe my channel. And that's it, guys. Bye.